In other news, they've just hauled the Apollo rockets out of the sea, which I think is pretty exciting.
What? Sorry.
The rockets from the Apollo space shuttle, they've just pulled it when it took off and went to space. They've just pulled them out of the sea. Long lost engines from Apollo era rockets have been hauled from a depth of more than 4 kilometers in the Atlantic Ocean. Saturn rocket.
Sounds at me.
Oh, they don't know which rocket it was from. It's just from one of them.
What? This is all going horribly wrong.
What?
Okay, your voice there just went.
Oh, that's the trouble.
I just found it on the prom.
You found it on the prom?
I don't know. You're just making sounds at me.
I said, guess who found the rocket?
Who?
The guy that founded Amazon.
Found the rocket.
Yeah, he was like tanking away in his boat or whatever, he led an expedition, and he was like, you know what? I'm gonna find a rocket, and he did.
Did he find the rocket, or did he just accidentally hit one of them?
Well, it was 4 kilometers under the water, so I doubt he just hit one of them.
He might have had a submarine.
He may have had a submarine.
I have a submarine.
I made a hilarious mistake the other day. You know how scientists are like floating around the Mariana Trench at the moment?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know how James Cameron was there as well?
Yeah.
He was filming for Avatar 2 or whatever.
Avatar 2.
Yeah. I made a hilarious mistake and accidentally said that David Cameron was at the bottom of the Mariana Trench filming for Avatar 2.
Yes. Yes. He was.
He was?
No.
Oh.
That would leave Nick Clegg to look run the country.
Where would that put us?
Well, basically what would happen is we'll all end up with a lot of tea.
Yes.
That's be his job, is getting tea, so everyone will get tea. Which wouldn't be too bad a thing, unless he didn't like tea, which I don't. So I would have felt left out, but maybe he'd have made me a coffee.
Maybe.
No, Nick Clegg.
It's all getting very political here in the Ministry of Nonsense.
All been lies anyway, that seems to be what Nick Clegg does.
Oh, wow.
There are birds, pigeons flying in here. It's everywhere. Duck. See how I just brought that back round?
I did. Very well played. Well played.
Oh.
Right, I'm going to go on Wikipedia, right? And I'm going to pick a random article, and that's what we're going to talk about.
That sounds wondrous.
Right, here we go. Right, okay. Random article. In 3, 2, 1. Small hexagramic hexaconahedron.
I don't know what that is.
In geometry, the small hexagramic hexacontrahedron is a non-convex isohedral polyhedron. It is the dual of the small retrosnub icosahedron, and it is partially degenerate, having coincident vertices, as its dual has a coplanar triangular faces.
I think we should talk about my random article instead.
Okay.
It's Harris Tweed brackets disambiguation.
Harris Tweed.
Yes. So we can click on the first Harris Tweed to come up, which is Harris Tweed is a cloth that has been hand woven by islanders on their homes in the Outer Hebrides of Scotland. It's made from pure virgin wool.
Yeah.
What's that?
Virgin wool is
presumably not what I think it is.
I hope it's not what I think it is.
Must have particularly hairy virgins in them.
Just stop right there.
Stop talking now.
Harris Tweed is protected by the Harris Tweed Act of Parliament 1993.
They made
an act. There's an act of Parliament protecting Harris Tweed, which strictly outlines the conditions in which the cloth can genuinely be made.
It's like champagne.
How much do you reckon it costs? I bet it costs an absolute bomb because there's an act of parliament about it.
There must be, yeah. Like children. There's a Children and Education Act of Parliament, and children are really expensive. Wait, no, hang on. No, you don't buy children unless you're Madonna. I don't think she bought them, actually. I think no.
You don't buy children unless you're Madonna.
Yeah, she's allowed to, because she's Madonna. She only
That's
has,
true.
like Beyonce or James.
James,
How are you doing?
Hi James, how's it going?
Just for those of you who are only just finding this thing on the internet, then, yeah, it's... Last week we were bullying someone called James who we don't know, and then we talked about...
You can't call it bullying, we'll be arrested.
It's not bullying. It's not cyberbullying.
I just randomly clicked onto the page about chlamydia.
A pirate video? No, is that a video of pirates?
Pirates with chlamydia? What?
I'm sure some of them do, but you shouldn't go on about it.
Oh, this is not a nice page.
What is it?
Oh no, there's a picture of a male genitalia with chlamydia. Avoid. That's horrid. Oh. Okay, right. I've moved on to Ambrose Thomas. La Cour de Célimène or something. La Cour de Célimène, the Court of Célimène, also known as Les Douze, the Dozen, is an opera comique in 2 acts by French composer Ambrose Thomas. The original French libretto was Joseph Bernard Rosier.
Jake, did you just click on, randomly accidentally click on chlamydia on Wikipedia?
I did, yes. It wasn't nice. Don't go there.
Look, there's an electoral amendment act, and that's not very interesting. The Pope is very exciting. They're a satisfying sound.
What was that satisfying sound?
It was the click of a band's
Destiny.
life.
Oh, do you want me to click my light again? Beautiful. Oh wait, hang on. I can make an interesting sound. You ready for this? Did you hear that?
What was that? Sounds like a... Yeah. Or opening.
That's my mouse wheel. How cool is that?
I want one that does that.
I was in school today and one of my friends who is a fan of us, believe it or not, I don't know how that's a thing, I don't know how that's possible, but it's true. And she was just sat there and she just went, "Oh, that is so awesome!" And she's like, "Put that in your next video." So I was like, "Alright, sure thing."
Not really a video though, because there's no video.
No, but they did give me a hand-sealed letter that said, "Please make a video." So we're obliged now.
Hand sealed.
Wax sealed. Well, it wasn't actually wax sealed. It said wax sealed on it. It wasn't actually wax sealed though.
Was it sealed with ham?
Yes.
Ham sealed.
Ham
That would
sealed.
be excellent.
It was a ham sealed letter.
I wanna hold your ham. Yes.
Well, my little sister just came in and gave me the weirdest look because I was reading about that, like, opera comique.
Oh, wow.
Thankfully, I didn't have the page about chlamydia open.
That could have been incredibly awkward.
It could have been so awkward. Actually, I've got my headphones in, so as far as they're aware, I'm just shouting at my computer.
About chlamydia.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Ooh.
That's awful.
Anyway, we'll have one final topic of conversation, and then we'll end. Make it worth it.
You make it worth it.
Okay. Right.
What? I just clicked on the firebox in there saying selling a kite with Jesus' face on it.
That's beautiful.
I've got to get me one of these. I want a Jesus kite. Oh no, I want a carrot sharpener. What? It's a carrot. Well, it's a carrot peeler. It's got a normal carrot peeler on it, but then it's also got a big sharpener, and you can sharpen your carrots.
That's fantastic.
Ah!
That's beautiful. We do too much product placement in these things. We managed to cut it down a bit today, but you just mentioned 5. We were on a good run.
You can't see now. I'm holding up a box of Pepsi Caps for your.
We can't say that, Jared.
That's right, James. Your refreshment.
None of that, James.
For you. You never wrote back to me, James. I love you.
We are disappointed. Send us an email.
Oh, the coughing, Jake.
Sorry? And on that clamshell, it's time to end.
It's not.
It is, Jared. It's time to end.
Wait. There we go. Now you can. Obviously you can't see what I just did, but I built a tower out of ice and flames.
That must be difficult.
It was. It required a great deal of ice.
Yeah. Fantastic. Well, don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and it's time to end.
YouTube.
Yes, YouTube. That's you. We're talking to you, Tube. You, YouTube. We're talking to you, Tube.
You. Tube.
Anyway.
I don't understand what's happening.
Nor do I. I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna destroy it. I'm gonna sever the communication.
Do I need to do a
3, 2, 1.